Hello, and welcome to Kauai. I'm going to show you. You might hear roosters in the background. Let me get to the PowerPoint here. I want to show you. I just heard a fantastic webinar on really, it was on women's health, hormones, and gut health connected, and Akkermansia, the probiotic, how that affects it. But I basically want to focus on a couple key points and basically leaky gut because I guarantee you're going to find something applicable to you. So hang on. Let's go to here. So I cut out, it was this wonderful webinar with these smart people. And I'm going to brush over this because it might interest you if you're in the menopause state. But look at this. So if you have gut that is off, so meaning the microbes are out of whack and out of balance, then it's definitely going to relate to your imbalance of estrogen. And there's something really cool called the estrobolome. So if you microbiome is a new term, then now I'll introduce you to another new term called the estrobolome, which is how the biome of your gut, all those bugs, impact your estrogen levels too. So, and that's men and women, right? So that's just a tuck away kind of thing. We're going to actually focus more um, on cravings, weight, and then leaky gut. Okay. So, who has food cravings? I have cravings sometimes. I'm not going to lie. Bread is amazing, sometimes sweets, all of those things. And this slide just shows you right here, just read the middle part, that the microbiome is involved in all these processes. So, appetite regulation, neurotransmitters. So, if you have mood issues, nutrient absorption, hormone production, very important. And then, of course, all that healthy food that you get, if there's fiber in it, then this SCFA is short chain fatty acid production, and that's what really heals the lining of your gut and keeps it tight. And if you don't have that tight junction in your gut, that's basically like having holes all throughout your skin, and all kinds of bugs get in there and tend to promote things like autoimmunity. And we'll get to that, I promise. And so really quick though, this is just a I'm not going to do a half an hour here. You can look at that later. That's just how it does it. Food cravings. I thought this was interesting. So there's four categories. So it's either the sweet. Um, Let me see. I need that thing. It's the carb or starch like bread, the fast foods, the high fats, or the sweets. So let me go back. And there was a questionnaire in this study of 274 people showed that if you took a probiotic having Akkermansia, the Clostridium, and the Bifidobacterium, then they reduced all these cravings. So here you go. See this. Um, Overall food cravings, way lower, 91% of the people. Then this slide just shows you, okay, if you had the most cravings on the right, your cravings were reduced the most. And then if they were not too bad, then they weren't reduced that much. That's all that's saying. And they were sharing powerful stories that people who literally just thought they were bound to being going to parties and being out of control, that was just who they were and their personality, actually is changeable. And that person, after the 6 weeks of supplementation, new person, she can go to parties and not crave whatever she was craving. And so I think it's really important to know that sometimes we're just way out of balance, right? And that's powerful. I'm just going to skip to. I just want to show you there's a protocol for this, and I can give it to you. But this is interesting too. And we're kind of jumping around, pardon me, but this is my test. I did this in November. I just wanted to show you that I'm pretty healthy if anyone knows me. I mean, I consider myself healthier than most, but look at my levels of that healthy bifidobacterium. This is a GI map, which I can order you guys. And it really helps establish what's going on in the gut. Like what's going on there? What's your balance? Are you way off? So my bifidobacterium was like average. But then the Akkermansia here, look how low that is. So it's just to show you that someone kind of healthy that you might not know is, you know, unhealthy could be having problems. And, that's during PA school and travel and all that nonsense. So, and I did find out too that I have some genetic propensities toward that. So that just also like knowing who you are and, you know, is important because that can customize our plan and what we do and take care of ourselves. So I'm wrapping up here, but I did want to show you also that the associations with leaky gut. So again, leaky gut is when you have holes in your skin, which is, we're talking about the skin through the gut, but it's also related to the skin, gut, skin, brain, all connected there. So I'm not going to read all this, but you can see inflammation, of course, autoimmunity. You know, you can have those wide junctions, and then a lot of inflammation and bacterial get through there and trigger autoimmunity. Food sensitivities. So it's kind of both ways. If you're eating foods that your body doesn't like, you're causing inflammation, and it works vice versa too. It's just a vicious cycle that we need to address. Do you need to avoid those foods forever? Well, hopefully not. Hopefully we can figure out, in some cases, like what is your trigger and seal up your gut linings so that you can actually not be eating foods that are triggering problems all the time. So digestive issues, mood disorders, this is huge. You know, anxiety, depression, brain fog from leaky gut. Of course, skin, like we already talked about, eczema, etc. And then the causes. Okay, well, why do I have leaky gut? What's going on? Well, poor diet, that can be part of it. Bread and gluten is unfortunately, it's my favorite food, but it's not good for us. So I'm going to make this bigger. In fact, I think we're going to do this. And use of medications like NSAIDs, that can damage the gut lining, right? Making it more permeable. PPIs, everyone's on a PPI. It drives me crazy. Lack of sleep, there's a big one. Even just being sedentary, caffeine, smoking, all these things are related to causing leaky gut. So I just wanted to end with that and let you know that if you're interested in just a protocol or more information on that side of things, DM me your email and I can send you protocols. That's like the shortcut way of supplements and things to get you in balance there. But we could also, instead of, there's a saying called test, don't guess. So we could do some tests. But basically, I would encourage just take advantage of the free call with me too. Just call me or let me know, hey, I have this budget or I want to start here or something. That's what the free call is for. So clicking on my link in the bio, then we can actually just see what you're interested in and what your goals are and how it might fit in, what tests would be most valuable for you if you want to do one, or, you know, if budget is an issue, we can put you on wait list for group coaching. You know, there's so many ways to get you healthy, and I don't want anything to be a barrier. If you're interested in being healthy, then it should happen. So that's what I had for you today, and enjoy.